What up? It's your boy T-Burn in Reaction, doing another post Thanksgiving videos right here. A new hot take came out from Pllana, and he's talking about who could save WWE. Is now titled as just Roman Reigns with eyes, but you know, at Pllana like to change his titles or anything, and his well, I think he has same staples thumbnail if I can recall, but yeah. So his hot say somebody who should save the WWE, and it looks like a lot of people saying Roman Reigns at that little exchange for all three as well too. These folks even saying this as well too. Like here's the thing, man. Stop blaming it on the wrestlers who hold the title to do with me. Yes, Roman during his tribal chief run was whatever, but that was because how the thing was booked, not because the wrestlers itself as well too. Now, if Roman must have been in the title, I hope he still do as the anti face he is now. Don't have to go back to the old heel thing, man. He don't have to, man. He got the same. He got just as much glory he has as the heel trotry as he's doing now. As he's doing now. So let's keep him as faith if you must put a title back on him. But let's hear the actual hot takes along with many others. Let's get it on. Oh no, this is just more than hot takes. Okay, but actually stop and check out. Anyway, let's get it. Cause it's a video about from that Seth Kick Raw Seth from like interview that Seth and Becky had that talks about a couple of things. One is allocation, two how he talked about fans paying online. But let's hope that's one of them on here. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Let's get it.
It's time for some more WWE hot takes, and let's talk about the OTC. He needs to become a world champion sooner than later. Roman even said this on the last episode of Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
That title would look so much better on my shoulder.
Question is, who are you talking to?
It wasn't specified who he was talking about in that promo. The WWE left it open for us to discuss that topic. And my hot take is that Roman should defeat both CM Punk and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat match to become the double champ again.
Here's the thing: no more double champs, yo, man. That's how we've been getting the World Heavy Championship because of the double champion as well too. Like we can't keep rinsing and repeating. New titles, unification, new titles, like it's getting ridiculous. Like it's gonna get redundant, like in wrestling. Like I get it's a tradition, it's been doing for a while, but after a while, it's starting to get redundant. It's like here we go again. Like you get a double champion, then how folks say you get a damn champion for to have a second top title. Like we can't keep doing it. That's how we got the universal title. The Universal title, many other different titles as well too here and there because of that. So yeah, we gotta just chill with the double champions thing, man. Like enough, enough of the unification titles, yo, for real. But anyway, let's keep going. Unless gonna be the sole title for the longest time, like what they did with NXT and all that. There's no more unification than the here damn title afterwards, like. But if Roman must do title, I will say, be honest, the World Heavyweight Champions, since he haven't held that as well too, as well. Other than that, but if like I say either title, as long as he keeps some as an anti-face as well too, I'm here. I'll be okay with it.
Let's run it back. We know that the Tribal Chief is more than capable of holding that top spot, and it's been about 2 years without him holding a WWE Championship. It's been far too long. That triple threat match would sell a ton of tickets. It would be considered one of the biggest WrestleMania matches of all time. Will it happen? Definitely not, but it's fun to think about. Cool. However, we do need to get serious though, and the WWE was clearly planning a Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins feud for the World's Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. I was so excited to see those two finally wrestle at the grandest stage of them all in a singles match. We've seen them in the ring countless times.
Yeah,
it's always been magic.
Love that. Did love that happen for once. Roman's they had a match before when Roman was the face and Seth the heel, but this time Roman's now the beloved face, you know, unlike the hated heel, the hated face as well. But still, but this time it'd be nice to have that as a beloved face now against Seth.
WrestleMania 42 was the time to finally book it, but because of Seth Rollins and that shoulder injury, the WWE must pivot. After that segment on Raw, it is evident that Roman Reigns will compete against Cody Rhodes or CM Punk for their belts, and that is the big question. Who is it going to be? Who should it be? And which match would probably sell more tickets? And the only right answer is Cody Rhodes. We already saw them wrestle a couple of times, and every single time there is a big fight feel to that match that not many matches can have.
And here's again, neither need to turn heel for this at all as well too. Let it be like a Austin and Rock thing going on. No Rock, Cole Stone Cold sold out towards the end. Don't need a repeat of that, because a lot of people was speculating that Cody Rhodes might go to the Division, got that little, and he had to drop that fire promo. They saying that he might go to the Division and all that because of the interaction with him and Paul. Like, folks healthy as usual. Anyway, let's keep going. But yeah, keep them as they are as well too, though. I mean, because like I don't know, this folks been harping for the whole Pllana thing. They harping to see that Cody's the one that attacked Jacob, but they should. It's obvious it should be Randy Orton and everything too, especially the team missing anything. That's definitely gotta be from Punt though. But yeah, but if they must go hold on the hill, whatever. I gotta force you to start booing them. Like as a wrestler, as a traditional wrestler, I gotta boo them. I mean, I don't want to, but that's how wrestling is. But anyway, let's keep going.
WWE, and it's only right if we see the trilogy. The story must come to an end. It also makes more sense if Roman goes after the belt that Cody took from him. As for the match, WWE could simply have Roman Reigns defeat him and reclaim his spot on the top of the WWE mountain, or they could hit us with the biggest swerve ever, what people have wanted to see for a long time now, and that's Cody turning heel. He becomes Homelander, and then the WWE would have their hottest storyline for the next year. As for CM Punk, he could go on to feud with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. The last time they fought, it was an amazing match, and I'm not sure how great it would be in 2026, but I do know that they are both huge draws that could sell tickets, and I know that's the most important thing to the WWE right now. I'm sure WWE is heading into that direction because they sort of hinted at these box office matches with their promotional work for WrestleMania. So yes, I expect Roman to win the Royal Rumble, and then I also expect Brock Lesnar to destroy everyone in the Elimination Chamber match. In other news, Seth and
now we get some stuff right here. This is interesting, right? This is like we're in a time where the other stuff is I'm going to check it out for sure, baby. Let's keep going.
Becky, we're on a podcast, and Lynch said this about an employee within the WWE.
Like I'm not going to name names, but there was a guy on the main roster who was like, be careful because one, he'll try to sleep with you. If he sleeps with you, then he'll blacklist you.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. I knew it.
Wow. How you going to just all of a sudden say Cody Rhodes? Really, dude? Like, I really do. Come on, dude. Like, the Force Cody ain't gotta chill. I mean, it's like, I mean, the one Drew fan, like, I don't know what's the personal hate towards. It's like personal hate between her and Cody. I don't get it. Like, she automatically assuming he's a villain or anything. You just say that why don't you ask him why he attacked Jacob and all that as well too. It's going. I'm hoping it's like not Cody. You know what I mean, it's going to prove a lot of folks right and anything. But I want them to be proven wrong. Cause seriously, this Force Cody is ridiculous. One, number two, like, really, dude, Cody gotta be Cody. Really. Anyway, let's keep going.
I knew it. He slept with. Go ahead.
And if if he tries to sleep with you and you don't sleep with him, he'll also blacklist you. So there was this like line that you had to walk this tightrope. You know him definitely. But anyway, at one point,
hey guys, hit it up in the comments.
It's incredibly worrying to know that this person might still be on the roster. There is no space.
Yeah, aside for the whole Cody thing, it's messed up that somebody is doing that though. Like, Hopefully, it's somebody I know that we are. Is somebody we probably know. Hopefully, somebody we like. Why we won't be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
In that locker room for someone like that. I hope that WWE fired that person, and if they did not, they should seriously reach out to Becky Lynch, investigate that allegation, and fire the person if others experience the same situation. You always got to protect the employees, and more specifically, the women in that locker room. And in that same podcast, Seth Rollins said a couple of hot takes that we need to talk about. The first one is about the fact that he does not like the WWE Unreal documentary. This is what he said.
Yeah, but I hate it.
Right?
I do hate it. I don't hate all of it. I don't hate all of it. Yeah, I mean, look, there's some parts of it that I think are fascinating and interesting, but I go like, there's some things that.
Everybody using that garbage. If you saw my little cooking thing, my little mini cooking thing. What I try to do, I use garbage as well too. My wife uses it mainly.
In our business, you know, everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows that it's predetermined and planned, but the gray area, that one little question, right? That like, maybe they really don't like each other.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's something there. Maybe what could happen, that unpredictability that it creates. That's the magic. That's where the magic happens in our business, is that just little seed of doubt. And when you start to just chip away at that, it becomes a bit tricky.
I've got to say that I completely agree with Seth Rollins on this take. I made a video about this months
Like
ago.
I said, it is like that is the whole thing. The Unreal thing is all 50-50. I will say that as well too. I liked it, but it's a little questionable per se.
When the documentary was first released, I thought it was a bad idea, and I still don't like it at all. He is 100% spot on about keeping the magic alive. Before Unreal, people weren't sure if Punk and Rollins actually hated each other or if they were friends, but after watching that, you clearly knew that they were friends. It's stuff like that, the little things that really kill the product for absolutely no reason. I don't think there's much of a benefit. I think they could have done.
Here's the thing with that. A lot, it could sometimes be needed because, you know, you got folks, you know, that like, because it's also good as a surprise show. Like, there's some good chemistry folks as well too, though, amongst our wrestlers as well too. I mean, it's a cool all kayfabe gimmick and everything, alignment, everything. So like a thing I like to say as well too. So to give props to somebody that's unfortunately a heel at the moment as well too. So I won't seem like I'm condoning heel, Conan or show love to a heel or anything. So yeah, but it's cool to see moments outside kayfabe moments like that as well too, to give, like, you know, folks including the heels behind the scene respect as well too. Wrestlers who are fortunately playing the heel are respect that behind the scenes respect as well too, though, for those that that's traditionalist as well too. So yeah, I'm not mad about it, but I get why some folks may not like it. So yeah, so it's 50-50 with situations like that.
On the backstage footage without telling us to our faces that there are writers and everything is completely scripted. I saw CM Punk also said the same thing about not liking the show, and I think more wrestlers should speak out against the show. They should cancel it, honestly. I think it's the right thing to do for the business. While I agree with this first take from that podcast, I gotta completely disagree with this other take. This is what he said.
This is the one that Ross did, so I have to check this video out. So let's see, so I can form my opinion on this one.
About fans and their opinions on wrestling.
But the fact that everybody feels like they need to have an opinion about everything, you know?
Hold on a second. I'm back, yo. So yeah, this one mission as well too. So cause you know how I feel about the internet fans as well too. It's 50-50. It depends. Majority of the time, I don't blame like the wrestlers, people in charge of wrestling for thinking the way they think, but at the same time, I don't blame fans for feeling what they feel sometimes. Well, it depends. You know, I have my best with online wrestling fans as well too. There's plenty of times that wrestling fans, most majority of wrestling fans, maybe want to question. I want to still be a wrestling fan because the stuff they think about, the stuff they like to assume, the stuff they like about non-wrestlers, about other wrestling fans as well too, including myself. You know, it's just, you know, sometimes it make you wish there's never the social media for wrestling, at least for wrestling and social media account, because before then it wasn't. He didn't have this. Yeah, it has much. There's much nonsense going on. But let's hear what he had to say about this. At least, especially Pllana, this agreed, man. Probably because he talked about him. He's about Pllana. Anyway, let's get going.
Said about fans and their opinions on wrestling.
But the fact that everybody feels like they need to have a fucking opinion about everything, you know,
it's
that's
true.
The thing that I go, well, what are we doing here? Not you. No one needs you. You don't need to have an opinion.
It's like I might have to check out Ross's thoughts on that as well too.
You can just say nothing. You can just say nothing, or you can like talk to your friend about how much you hated the latest Marvel movie. You don't need to put that crap on social media. You don't need to. Nobody gives a shit about you and your opinion, you know?
And it's so interesting to see opinions on pro wrestling when so much of it is out of their control.
Yeah,
does that mean
that part?
So wait, what?
That part right there, yeah. That part right there, like, is out of their control. Like, you know, we got these wrestling gurus, these psychics and all as well too, lined up with some of these groups I'm in or were in as well too. Wrestling gurus that I don't know how somehow predict shit, and it happens sometimes as well too. Which is like, hey, I want to know how to get that power too. In my opinion, because like, they love their rubbing in folks' face about that shit too. Whatever. But let's keep going.
Why do you have an opinion?
Well, they want to have a control, though. You know what I mean?
They do.
Think they might, if they can get. And look, to their defense, these opinion junkies, we've given them a little bit of the liberty of saying, if you have a strong enough opinion and it takes hold enough, we will change course. You know, and that happens from time to time. And so
that's crazy.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about our business. Partially is that you can pivot when things are wrong. You know,
exactly.
A good example of this is, I would say there's a couple of them. One was the recent R-Truth situation, where R-Truth's contract didn't get negotiated, and it got leaked online that he had been released, and you know, the fans went, "What the? We love R-Truth. What are we doing here? We need R-Truth. Everybody needs an R-Truth." And it got to the point where, you know, the executives in WWE said, you know what? They're right. We do need R-Truth. We were wrong.
I can't agree with Seth Rollins because he's basically coming after me and every other content creator, and
That's why. I told you. He told you that's why he like it, because he come at him. And he should. He should. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but he should. I mean, because, like, like I said, I don't mind Pllana's, his hot takes, the videos he makes one too, but even people agree in my comments that some of Pllana's comments is really on some crash out marksman, wrestling marks type of thing. I'm dead serious. Like, it's not even funny. I mean, it's not to be fun, not to be mean. Just some of his opinion just comes off like slightly rage baiting, slightly, on some wrestling mark stuff as well too. Some like IWC shit, for real. It does, like the hating of faces, he does a lot of what I call heel fiending as well too. For those like to make fun of that term, like say there's folks who be harping for heel, want a wrestler to turn heel so bad. They're like, they I don't know. Some people say it's just speculation or anything. Nah, they just be wanting that shit as well too. Or they call me for saying I beg for faces as well too. But like, y'all do the same thing as well. But like, whatever, y'all do the same thing. Like, they're trying to say my reason for wanting a face is not as strong as what they want to heal. But I guess. But yeah, Southwest opinions just come off as one out of something that's way too personal, way too like come on personal feelings on for starters and anything. Hell, I mean, some of my things like here's the thing. I told you the Roman Reigns thing. I'm just doing it because he's a heel. That's it. out of when he was a tribal chief. Other than that, I got respect for the people behind the scene. Hell, I got respect for Nick Gutierrez Jr. Or wherever he named, aka Dominic Mysterio behind the scenes. Besides behind his dirty MF character as well too. So hell, I even got respect for Maxwell Freeman, aka MJF, behind the scene of the Maxi Pad douchebag, punchful face Maxi Pad Freeman as well. But yeah, but some of these folks they have these personal, like I said, the Drew fan got this sound like her hate towards CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Brock is a reason because the allegation she knows because how he is a reason because he did that belt house thing did piss a lot of folks off. Then the allegation thing they already hate. They're not like him, and then it came out. They're like, I knew it, and everything. And then he brought him back. They keep this predator out of the way. It's been he obviously been cleared, but who knows? Like I say, I don't know what or anything because the same Drew fan because something towards that said person and her or a wrestler that could do nothing wrong to him like Drew or a Roman or whatever. That's how it is. Like folks, fans hold like some of these wrestlers to a higher degree as well too. Like nothing they can do no wrong, whether they don't do anything wrong or not. But sometimes unfortunately, everybody got their dirt. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is. I mean, John Cena have his dirt. He's beloved. Hell, even Ricky Steamboat might have his dirt. Who knows? He's the best, one of the greatest face that never turned. So yeah, so like a lot of these folks' opinions, is warranted to be hated by the wrestlers themselves or the people who run the wrestling show themselves. Because some of these come off as just being from the outside looking in and not from the outside looking in and not being, like, I can't think of the words, saying, like, actual factual about it. Like, what I mean? It's literally opinions, but, like, more so, like, personal opinions. I mean, not something that's, like, true. But anyway, let's keep going.
I don't think that's a fair claim to make. People are allowed to have their opinions, and they should share it if they want to. I've been watching wrestling for 2 decades now. There's a great difference in the product. I don't think it's the worst product ever, but it's not as great as it once was. Something changed, and it is important for people to call it out. It's better to get some criticism and then improve the quality than for people to not say anything and then you just have no viewers at the end of the day. I think that is being ignorant, and because of that, Seth is being ignorant here. When
Here's the thing. Now, when he said that, here's the thing. I agree that sometimes you need a little kick in the butt to get your product better as well too, because they have doubled it a couple times. The new generation era, the PG and reality era as well too. I'm surprised that's been twined away. Till AEW had to one new generation that had Nitro had to kick Dudley in the butt to get that little boost, and then came up top. AEW same thing with WWE later on as well too. Though somewhat TNA during the Ruthless Aggression era in a way. So yeah, it's true, but at the same time, don't think that don't say that. What he said. Let me run back real quick. Like what he said again.
There's a great difference in the product. I don't think it's the worst product ever, but it's not as great as it once was. Something changed, and it is important for people to call it out. It's better to get some criticism and then improve the quality than for people to not say anything and then you just have no viewers at the end of the day. I think
that's what's wrong. I doubt they have no views at all. Even if nobody will say anything, no, I doubt that would happen. There's people who still gonna watch the product as well too, though. Maybe the views may be low, but at the same time, it's like I say, I don't know why. And again, I hate that it's that the top champion at the time, are blamed for it as well. But still, it irks me because now it's like saying that they'll that's like saying. Again, that goes to my same term, heel Phoenix. Like a wrestler fan are gonna watch it if the heel is the top champion. That's what it sounds like to me, as well too. But anyway, let's keep going.
That is being ignorant, and because of that, Seth is being ignorant here. When WWE was booming from 2022 through 2024, there was nothing but praise from the wrestling community.
Hold up. I'm back. Yeah, I had to stop it right there. I witnessed there's gonna be some freezing, and every time that happens, and either it fucks my video up or anything, and I gotta do some work to get it redone or anything, or I gotta re-record this shit, which pissed me off because I hate re-recording videos because I gotta, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
WWE was booming from 2022 through 2024. There was nothing but praise from the wrestling community, and you never saw a wrestler come out and say, hey, we don't want that praise. But then 2025 happened, and it's been objectively bad compared to the last few years, and because of that, more and more people have been vocal about it, and now it seems like it's a problem to have an opinion. That is running away from the truth, and that is not the right thing to do. And don't just take it from me. Just listen to what Bret Hart said about the current WWE.
Ooh, Bret, wait, so what's this what Bret Hart saying? He doesn't watch W. This is gonna be interesting right here.
WWE products.
I'll be honest, I have a hard time watching today's wrestling. I just can't really watch it. It's too fake for me. I love watching the old 90s wrestling. I really do. Like when I watch my matches back, or just in almost any match, even obscure Stampede wrestling matches, there's something about the realism, the punches and the kicks, and even just the way the presentation is. It just seems to me to be more onus put on the workmanship of learning the craft of being wrestlers. I think that today's wrestlers are actors. Most of them are actors pretending to be wrestlers. And, they don't actually know how to wrestle, and they don't even know what a headlock is. Like, they don't.
Damn, Brad.
Everything is a high spot. Everything is high spots. Like, I want to get my move in.
Ooh. All right, here's the thing with that. I'm going to let y'all take most of that bit here, but the high spot, I would say I don't have a high spot. I don't have a problem with it, but there's folks who go ham on talk about how everything is more of a spot fest and everything as well too. It's too much, a lot of that comes with the indies as well too, and how AEW was running for a while as well too. A lot of people saying that it's not enough storytelling as of lately with wrestling in general, mostly AEW and some of the WWE as well too though. So there's that. So that's a lot. People talk about that too. Me, I'm here for the hotline though as well too though, and I found funny because a lot of folks were downplay folks who don't watch the indies with the craziness that's going on as well too, which is coming to the forefront with AEW and will a little bit inspired in WWE, but at the same time, now something like y'all shitting on it. Like, I don't get it. It's a little contradicting in my opinion as well too. I mean, Brett is definitely entitled on his opinion. I mean, his man is a legend, a veteran as well too, man. The Hall of Famer, like, I give him that. But like, yeah, man, that's why I'm gonna leave that. The stuff he said about let y'all handle that as well too. But yeah, I know folks who complain about how wrestling is more of too much of a spot fest than not enough storytelling. But let's keep going.
I don't know. I always thought wrestling needed to actually pretend to be wrestling. And I miss the wrestling aspect and the psychology.
This is a hot take I agree with. Like I said, wrestling is not as great as it once was. Bret Hart is a legend in this business, and even he is noticing wrestlers are focusing too much on Canadian destroyers and leg slaps more than the tiny details that add realism to the matches, like a punch or just logical selling. Before they focus on those hyper choreographed moves, they should perfect the little details, because without those, the matches do not look that real, and it instantly breaks the illusion. Anyways, those are some of the hot takes in the wrestling world from this week. Let me know your thoughts on them.
Alright, cool. First off, shout out to somebody on my store video reaction for letting me know there's a new hide button right there. I kind of caught peeping. I didn't even think about that being like hide. I know it meant for the thing. Thank God for YouTube for doing that, because yeah. I might do like a follow up video with my next sort of Pixar video. I'm gonna do a look back at the ones I missed because of the that as well too. But other than that, yeah. First off, the hot take. Let's go back to the hot takes. I mean, Roman Reigns. I mean, if you must have him be a champion as well too, don't do a double champion. And it must be versus Cody. Keep up his face, man. No need to turn them by his one too, unless you must turn one of them in the end, because just for storytelling reasons as well too. I mean, of course, you know, Pllana want that. It's fiending, like I said, he'll fiending for that Cody Rhodes. He'll turn. I mean, you know, Cody's pleased. I'm saying he's not going to do it, but they might fuck around and do it just to please the Hill fans. Hill Fiends, yes, I said Hill Fiends. Well, too. All right, it'd be nice to be him against CM Punk. I guess they already had that triple threat match with them and Seth, I guess. Well, too. It did suck that Seth, it did hurt because a match between him and Roman would be nice. But yeah, there's that. The next is the belt allocation. Like I said, dude. I mean, I guess I know it's a joke, but dude didn't have to really drop Cody like that because that's like the Cody. It's because he kind of contributed to the forced Cody hate. That's why I was a little irked about that. I mean, so anybody think I took that too serious? It wasn't because of him. It's just the folks just taking the Cody hate, the forced Cody hate, way too far. Anything. But as for the allegations, I hope that wrestler is gone or not get handled as well too, though. And I really hope it's nobody that is too beloved or anything like that, though. I mean, it's because it's bad enough. It's so many wrestlers getting out of her stuff, numerous stuff that it gets you the different views about them, whether it's stuff like that, politics, or just downright anything controversial or assholic. Seth not liking Unreal, it's 50-50. Like I said, I liked it, but I understand why folks don't like it. I agree with why I don't blame Seth for not liking fans because, like I said, these fancy bookers like to book themselves into a shoot. It's not even funny. It's like they're paying. It's like they act like they're getting paid to book, and it really ain't. Like you're just a fan. If you want it so bad, sign up for wrestling, be a booker or be a writer, whatever. Just at this point. But yeah, opinion does matter, but at the same time, folks take their opinion to the point that they want to be these fantasy booker, creative writers, but they're not really, but they're doing it from the back of their laptop, their back of on their couch as well, instead of actually going out and doing it. I'm saying, not being, but Brett's saying that. Damn, I'm gonna let y'all have that, but at the same time, I understand where you come from with the Spot Fest. I am okay with Spot Fest, but there's folks who dislike it like crazy. Other than that, though, what's your thoughts on these hot takes and thoughts on these other takes as well too? If you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.